My God, you're getting a gardening video from me in 2022 from up at the allotment. Well, miracles never cease. Anyway, I'm going out there to do some digging, to plant some bulbs, then I'm going home. If you fancy it, why don't you join me? Right, these are the self-set broad beans from last year in this first bed. I'm going to chop and drop them today, dig them into the ground, and yeah, they can work their nitrogen-y goodness into the soil. Seed bed's still looking alright from when I came up. I think it was just before Christmas, and gave it a tidy over. Let's go down the bottom. I got a bag of spring flowering bulbs that I'm going to plant out in January. These bad boys should have been in the beds, God, way before this. Reason I'm only putting them in now is because I waited until the January sales. So we got the alliums again that I planted. I think it was not last year, the year before. They came up last year and they were fantastic. So bought a whole bunch of these guys. Purples, the whites. What else did I get? What we got? 12 Narcissus. Baby daffs. There we go, another bag. So 7 of these big allium bulbs and 2 bags of Narcissus. And they're going in this mess of a flower bed which I've got to tidy up. So I best get to that first and then we'll get planting. Here's my half-assed attempt at clearing up this bottom flower bed. The lupin looks like it's on its way out. There's a little bit there, so hopefully it will make a comeback, but if not, it might be the last year that this particular plant is in here, which is a shame. Let me show you some of the discoveries. For any newbies to gardening or owning an allotment, this stuff is creeping buttercup. Dig this crap out. It's the bane of my life up here on the plot, so if you've got it, dig it out. And then we have this bindweed. Again, dig as much of this stuff out as you can. Don't chop it up, because it's a bit like the Sorcerer's Apprentice. When you chop one bit in half, it becomes 2 and then continues to multiply if you keep chopping it up. So yeah, get it out in one long clump if you can, and then don't put it on your compost heap, burn this stuff. And then finally I dug up this old gladioli bulb, or 2 of them, as you can see. And we've got all these little bulblets, I guess you'd call them, on the side there. Now, I'm not a fan of gladiolis. I had to grow them to realise that I didn't really like them as a flower because they were way too much faff. They get too top heavy, you have to stake them, and what I want is flowers that aren't faff. You just plant them and they do their thing. But I'm going to pick off as many of these little bulblets as I can and try and grow them on. Put them in some pots this year and grow them on. Considering I don't like them, these guys are getting a reprieve. A bit like garlic, when you get the garlic and they grow their little bulblets on the side. That's what we've got going on here. Let's have a go at planting these Narcissus. Let's just get one out of the packet. There you go, it's starting to shoot already, which one tells me it's viable, and two, it should already be in the ground. Let's do that. I'm just planting them any old how. I think the rule of thumb is plant them twice the depth of the actual bulb itself. I'm not being too strict with that. I'm just getting them in. One more. There we go. We did have one monkey bulb. It was a bit soft to me. It's not going in. The alliums are up next. I've got two types. I've got the Mount Everest, which is the white version, and the Globe Master, which is the kind of purpley version. The bees absolutely love these, so if you're feeling bee friendly this year, do plant some of these. If you've never seen these bulbs before, this is what they look like. Big old units. In fact, check out that one. Bit of a monster, that one. Have a sniff. What does it smell like to you? Garlic. It smells of garlic to me, because, well, it is an allium. Anyway, let's chat. Let's get these bad boys planted. Let's plant the big boy. Well, that's how many little bulblets I've managed to pick off the parent bulb or plant. And like I said, we will have a go at growing these this year, despite my dislike for them. Be something different. I just thought I'd show you guys this. That one there, there, and there. 3 rhubarb crowns that my dad dug up from his garden and has planted them up here at the allotment. I've tried to grow rhubarb on a couple of occasions. For some reason, it just doesn't seem to take. Despite me feeding them heavily with compost, manure, we've even given them a bit of grow more. Fingers crossed one of these will come through, And this year we'll get loads of lovely rhubarb up here at the plot. Well, the incinerator is smoking away, sending signals to everyone within a 5-mile radius. I still have to dig in those broad beans, but I'll spare you that horror. Anyway, that's it from me. Hopefully I'll be putting out more videos than I did last year. If the weather holds out like it is at the moment, I think we'll all be spending more time up at our plots. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you have, remember to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you fancy it, but most importantly, please do comment down below. And until the next one, bye for now.